I've never been afraid to admit when I was wrong. I am a person that does not believe Joel Embiid and James Harden will ever win a championship together as the two best players in Philadelphia. But I have to admit when I was wrong, and whenever I'm wrong from now on, y'all will see the ball not go through the net. When I'm right, I'll play my graphic where the ball goes through the net. But I think the platform is great when people are able and personalities are able to admit when they're wrong. I've never had a problem with that. Some of these other dudes act like they're never wrong when they're usually wrong. For me, I was wrong about this one thus far. I thought the Sixers offense would go from really good, even though Ben Simmons hadn't played a game all year. I thought it would go from really good to really stagnant. And through 2 games, that has not been the case with James Harden. He has been unreal good. I am watching Harden play as hard as I've ever seen him play. I think Harden had 5 steals against the Knicks on Sunday. I've never seen James Harden get 5 steals. I don't even watch him get low enough to make steals. Like, he's going after the ball. He's still not good on defense, right? You can still have him on defense, be clear. But he is playing really hard. Give that brother credit for that. He's playing hard for Daryl Morey and company in Philadelphia, and Michael Rubin. They're better than what I thought they'd be out the gate. Now, their schedule's going to toughen up soon, and they might catch Brooklyn with Kevin Durant in the lineup here next week, which will be a great matchup. I do believe we'll see how good this team is before the playoffs start. But out the gate, the offense has not looked stagnant. I've watched them against the T-Wolves, and I watched them against the Knicks. Harden is on the ball the most. He is the point guard. It ain't no conversation between him and Maxey. It's Harden on the ball. It looks like Doc Rivers is like, yo, it's your offense. James is doing a great job at finding Embiid. That hasn't been a problem. Harden and Embiid can get theirs. I didn't think that. They can both get theirs, though, what I'm learning. What Philly has done is take Tobias Harris pretty much out of the rotation. He's on the court, but they pretty much taken his offense away from him. The way that they're playing now, it's Harden and Embiid, a lot of pick and pops, a lot of just feeding Embiid out the post, and a decent amount of ISO with Harden, and he's been pretty productive so far. I just want to see it when the jump shot ain't falling. But so far, so good. They're getting a lot of free throw attempts. They're getting fouled a lot, heading to the rim. Tyrese Maxey has been able to find his role as a third option, a really good third option. I love Ty Max. But there's no room for nothing else, right? It's a 3-guy heavy offense right now. Not a lot of room for other guys to win. And to be fair, in the playoffs, when the rotation's trimmed down to 7 people, them might be all the 3 you need. You know, you're just putting a lot of pressure on this team to remain healthy. I don't think the Sixers are going to win a championship. I don't. But maybe I was just wrong in this regard. Maybe, just maybe, they do have a real window at it. If Harden's going to play this hard for the next 30, 40 games, including the postseason, they might have a shot. They might just have a shot. If he's going to play that hard every night, I've never seen him play that hard consistently. If Embiid's going to remain healthy for this next 4 or 5 months, I'd be willing to come back on this platform and say, okay, if they're able to win a ring, it would literally be one of the most coveted rings in NBA history, because Doc's had his doubters, Embiid's had some doubters, Harden has definitely had some doubters. It would be a great championship ring with 2 stars at the top, really good head coach. It would be a great championship ring. So, so far, I was wrong. I did not think this thing would work as smoothly as it has out the gate. And Harden and Embiid have been unreal. Now, Kendrick Perkins compared these two to Magic and Kareem. He said the Sixers are winning it all. And now, hold on now. Kareem and Magic, hold on now. To be fair, obviously, Harden's a better scorer than Magic, but nowhere near the playmaker that Magic was. I know Harden had 16 assists against the Knicks. Nowhere near the playmaker that Magic was. Stop it. And Embiid, as great as he is, and he is great, just not as accomplished as Kareem. I don't even want to play that game. Kareem, at the end of the day, had a go-to move in the postseason. I've yet to see a go-to move from Embiid in the postseason. He's great. I love Joel Embiid, one of my favorite players in the league, especially over the last couple of years. Kareem had one of the 3 greatest careers of all time, though. I don't even like playing with that. I know Kendrick is trying to say, you know, they look like Magic and Kareem right now. I don't even like using those names loosely, though, just because of how great careers they had. I don't even like playing them games. Sorry, KP. I love you, bruh. I think you're doing a great job at ESPN, one of the great personalities that's keeping it real over there. But I don't know about that one, bro. I might have to hit you with your own saying right there, bro. I don't know if that's the one, KPA. You might regret saying that one.